Welcome back to Von Blues Boxing, man. What's going on with everybody, man? So, I wanted to make this video about some news and rumors that's going around, possibly Shakur Stevens and Emanuel Navarette for the unified 130-pound WBC and I believe WBO titles are on the line. Possibly, so it was a rumor going around that these two could be possibly fighting each other. Now, the thing is about this fight, I kind of was like taken back a little bit, but then again, I was kind of like, I understood both ways. I understood why Bob Arum would want to do Emanuel Navarette over him, unifying with Joe Sardina, or is it Cardina or Sardina, who just became the IBF champion, knocked out Kenchi Ogagwa. Brutal knockout. I mean, it was, that was a nasty overhand right from Joe Sardina. So, or Cardina, one of his names is. So, yeah, basically, so I wanted, my thing as a fan of Shakur Stevens, I wanted to see Shakur Stevens go become undisputed, but I understand Bob Arum in a sense because he's looking at marketability. I mean, if you look at the fight with Joe Cardina and Sardina, it won't sell in the States as much as it would sell maybe in Wales, where he's from. But the problem is that Bob Arum is trying to sell it stateside, and Emmanuel Navarrete is a known fighter stateside. He may not be the most popular boxer, but he is a pretty damn exciting fighter to watch. He's always in exciting fights. He's a 2-division world champion. So, Navarrete does have, you know what I'm saying? He does have a reputable name and he has a reputable resume and record. So I understand why he would want to do that fight, because Emanuel Navarrete, if you ever watch Emanuel Navarrete fight before, you know that he brings the fight to his opponents. He throws punches and bunches. He's always exciting. He's willing to risk himself and, open himself up often defensively. And, he might have some things that, you know what I'm saying, some flaws in his game, but at the same time, Emanuel Navarrete is always a fun fighter to watch. He comes, he brings it, and he's got a lot of heart and determination. So I can understand why Bob Arum would want to put that fight over him fighting Joe Sardina or fighting the winner of Roger Gutierrez and Luis Garcia, which is going to be for the WBA title, because Luis Garcia came through and upset Chris B-Hop Colbert, which was one of the upsets of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because Luis Garcia, we never heard of this guy coming out of Dominican Republic, and he comes in there, and I mean, he took the fight to Chris Colbert, and Luis Garcia is in title contention. He should be getting the title shot. It should be between him and Roger Gutierrez. So I can understand like why Bob Arum wouldn't want to put those fight on, because it's not as marketable stateside. And Shakur Stevens and Emanuel Navarrete, it's a more marketable fight. So I totally understand why he would want to do that. But I would love to see Shakur Stevens become undisputed. Like, I love the fact that undisputed is happening more in boxing. We've had it the past year and a half. We've had 4 undisputed champions, I think, or 3. Canelo Alvarez becoming 168 pound undisputed champion, 135 lightweight champion, Devin the Dream Haney, and we also had Jamel the Hitman Charlo at 154 pounds, and we also had Josh Taylor almost a year ago, become undisputed at 140 pounds. So we've had 4 champions in the past year and a half become undisputed, and I'm not even counting the unified champions. Shakur Stevens, Errol Spence becoming 3-belt unified champion, and I'm probably missing some other people. And then we got another 3-belt unification bout going on this weekend with Artur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr. at 175 pounds. So all three titles are on the line, So, I mean, boxing's in a good place. But at the same time, I understand it from Bob Arum. Bob Arum's thinking about marketability. He's thinking about which route would be the best for Shakur Stevens to keep building up on his name, especially coming off 2 impressive victories over Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez. So I could definitely understand why he would want to do it. Emmanuel Navarrete would be coming up weight. I'm at 130 pounds. It's only 4 pounds, so it's not like a bunch of weight. I don't want to hear, oh, Navarrete is a blown up 122 pounder. Like, he's not. He's a guy who can make 130 pounds comfortably and probably be better at 130 pounds. So I can't wait for this fight, Shakur Stevens and Emanuel Navarrete. If the fight happens, I'm not going to even lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you from the gate. I do think Shakur Stevens is just going to have another dominant victory against Emanuel Navarrete. Might even stop Emanuel Navarrete, because the difference between Emanuel Navarrete and Oscar Valdez is a more refined boxer. He's a little more, and he has a better IQ. Better boxing IQ, in my opinion. I think Oscar Valdez was a tougher challenge than Emanuel Navarrete. But so if that fight does happen, I want to see it. But I just wanted to put that out there to y'all, because that fight might be happening, and I hope it does happen. So just wanted to get that out there if y'all didn't see that. Von Blues Boxing, I'm out.